Burnout is real. It's silently eroding our workplaces. We push ourselves to the limit, we glorify the hustle. But at what cost? Burnout is not a badge of honor, it's a cry for help. Our health, relationships, and even our economy are at stake. We need a wake-up call. It's time to redefine success. We can't pour from an empty cup. We need to prioritize well-being. Burnout is a complex issue. It's time to face it head-on. Too many people are suffering. They're exhausted, cynical, and ineffective. This isn't sustainable. Something has to change. We need to create a culture of compassion. It's time to support each other. We need to prioritize our well-being. We can create a healthier, more sustainable way to work. Let's ditch the burnout. Let's choose balance instead. Technology promised us connection, but it also blurred the lines. Work bleeds into our evenings. Weekends disappear under a pile of emails. We're always accessible, always on. This constant connectivity is exhausting. Our brains crave downtime. We need space to recharge, but technology makes it hard to disconnect. The notifications keep coming. The pressure to respond is real. We end up tethered to our devices. We feel guilty for unplugging, but our mental health depends on it. We need to set boundaries. We need to reclaim our time. Technology can be a tool, but we need to use it mindfully. We can't let it control our lives. We need to prioritize our well-being, unplug, recharge, reconnect with yourself. We live in a culture of achievement. We're constantly measured. Our worth is tied to our productivity. This creates immense pressure to perform. We push ourselves harder. We sacrifice sleep, relationships, and even our health. Metrics can be useful tools, but they can also become toxic. When we prioritize numbers over people, we lose sight of what matters. We become cogs in a machine. Our humanity gets lost in the pursuit of profit. This relentless pressure is unsustainable. It leads to burnout, anxiety, and depression. We need to redefine success. We need to value more than just output. Let's focus on well-being. Let's celebrate creativity. Let's prioritize collaboration and innovation. When we put people first, everyone wins. Section 4. Finding the off switch, the elusive work-life balance. We're told to strive for work-life balance, but the lines have become blurred. We answer emails during family dinners, we take work calls on vacation, the boundaries have vanished. This constant blending of work and life is a recipe for burnout. Our brains need time to switch off. We need space to recharge and reconnect with ourselves and our loved ones. Without clear boundaries, work consumes our lives. We become prisoners of our own ambition. We sacrifice our well-being for the sake of productivity. It's time to reclaim our time. We need to set clear boundaries between work and life. We need to prioritize our mental and physical health. We need to disconnect to reconnect. Section 5, the ripple effect, burnout's impact on organizations. Burnout doesn't just affect individuals, it ripples through entire organizations. Productivity plummets, creativity dwindles, employees become disengaged, turnover skyrockets. The costs of burnout are staggering. It impacts morale, engagement, and ultimately the bottom line. Organizations can't afford to ignore this crisis. It's time to take action. We need to create workplaces that prioritize well-being. We need to cultivate cultures of support and respect. We need to invest in our employees' mental and physical health. Section 6, building a resilient workplace, strategies for prevention. Preventing burnout requires a proactive approach. Organizations need to prioritize employee well-being. Here are some strategies to get started. Establish clear boundaries. Encourage employees to disconnect after work hours. Set expectations for email response times. Model healthy boundaries from the top down. Humanize performance metrics. Focus on quality over quantity. Prioritize employee well-being alongside productivity goals. Celebrate achievements and recognize efforts. Foster autonomy and trust. Empower employees to manage their own work. Provide flexibility and support without micromanaging. Encourage collaboration and knowledge sharing. Implement flexible scheduling, offer flexible work arrangements, including remote work options, compressed work weeks, and staggered start times. Allow employees to adjust their schedules to accommodate personal needs. Cultivate supportive team dynamics. Encourage teamwork and collaboration. Create opportunities for social interaction and team building. Foster a culture of open communication and support. Train managers to recognize and address burnout. Equip managers with the tools and resources to identify and address burnout in their teams. Encourage them to prioritize employee well-being and create a supportive work environment. Track engagement and well-being metrics. Regularly assess employee engagement, stress levels, and overall well-being. Use this data to inform workplace policies and programs aimed at preventing burnout. Section 7. A call for change, prioritizing well-being for sustainable success. Burnout is a solvable problem, but it requires a fundamental shift in how we view work. We need to prioritize well-being. We need to create a culture of compassion and support. It's time to challenge the glorification of busy. It's time to redefine success. Let's create workplaces where people can thrive. Let's build a future where well-being is non-negotiable. It starts with each of us. Set boundaries. Prioritize your well-being. Advocate for change in your workplace. Together, we can create a healthier, more sustainable way to work. A world where burnout is a relic of the past. Let's make it happen.